Good morning, people. It's Tom. It's Sunday. It's the shows, and well, what can I say? Never a quiet day, is there? You know, we all go to bed, all going out there, leading our normal lives, and next thing there's a war kicking off in the Middle East again. Well, it's got to be good for the charts. So I've only done one of those, but there's an interesting chart on there, which I'll do at the end. I've done it this morning, that chart. So there's an interesting play. John, you'd be okay for it because you trade on the Asian market as well, do you? If you do, this could be a good trade for you. Well, I'm not saying do it, but I'm just saying you need to look at it, yeah, because I reckon this is going to take off on Monday. But let's get to the charts and see what we've got on this week. But no, the war, somebody new, I can tell you. And the charts are telling you. Oh, yeah, baby. Yes. So here we go. Pictures of the week, climate, markets, BTC, precious metals, war, news. Green is back. Walking 50 kilometres a week now I'm doing. Every week I'm doing at least 50 kilometres a week. And John's getting married. I'm sure he doesn't mind me saying. So that's great news because I know he's been working so hard on it over the last few months, trying to get all the paperwork together, which is pretty much a nightmare. So what we got? So lovely AJ, John, Andrea, Kelvin, and myself went to Casa Pascual I think it was last Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember now. Anyway, we had a lovely time there. And then we went to Freshella, had a beautiful meal. This is the roast pork, which is highly recommended. And the lovely AJ, Anna, and Pry. Anna's getting her teeth now, as you can see. And then we was in, this is Cremella. And in there, that was a burger with side salad chips and homemade mayonnaise. Beautiful. Cremella's a new one on our list. It's going there today. I had a hot chocolate. Look at that. For a hot chocolate. It comes with cake and cream. And I ate it all. And this is Jim and Meow. That's with a coconut slice. There's Pry. She doesn't look happy because she hasn't got a drink in her hand, but she did have a couple of drinks. So she had a salad there, which was very nice. And it was so good, I went back the following day and had a tuna salad. And on the day, I had this is a French onion soup. Looks like shit from here, but it's really, really good. Highly recommended. And this was the omelette I had, which is a little bit different, really. It was more like a crepe, but very, very nice. 3-egg omelette. And that was with cheese. Very, very pleasant. And all these bread rolls, I think I ate most of them. And John will tell you that. Lovely Meow and Anna. They're sitting there having a good time. It's very hard to entertain a child when you're in a restaurant, really. And but look at her now; she's getting so big. And Anna had 3 ice creams. And this is the lovely AJ, and she had a chicken mushroom vol-au-vent. Wow, look at that! I've got to go back just to have that dish. And this was my coffee on my first visit or second visit. I had a hot chocolate first day and a cappuccino the day before. Look at that. That's seriously, it was just like being in Paris. Unbelievable. Again, AJ, this is Meow and Jim, the coconut cake, and Meow and a panini. We had a great time there, and Greedy come as well because Greedy came back. And this is John. And he's thinking, how can I eat this? Because John normally eats about 2 meals. It was a big dish. That was a beef bourguignon. And this is Meow with dessert, the coconut cream pie. All the desserts are homemade. Very, very pleasant. And the beef bourguignon. And this is what Greenie had. Greenie had like this cheese sandwich, I'd call it. Toasted cheese sandwich. But toasted cheese sandwich to another level. Very, very pleasant. Very nice place. Great presentation. Great wine list as well. Yeah, That's it. You can't eat afterwards, John, can you? It's impossible. This was a Tesla we found. It got crashed, and this is the secret to Tesla. They run on Duracell, and this is the lovely Anna eating a empalada, I believe. But she had a great time. We always take her out, and she has a great time. And me and Steve on the Wednesday, we went to the lovely Prime Burger. So we said that had the special, which was the curly fries with a Prime Burger, 295 baht plus tax. Very, very nice. I do like Prime Burger, and there is a new restaurant there as well, right next door to Prime Burger. So we're going to go and try that this week, maybe on Wednesday. Andrea's here. So I met Andrea a couple of times, and me and Andrea went to Prime Burger. Oh, yeah, so I went with Prime Burger with Andrea. So we had a great time in Prime Burger. Loved it. Behind me, you can see like this lady in a red hat and the lady with the brown hair. That's a Japanese bakery. Highly, highly, highly recommended. Good morning, Jimbo. How you doing? Anyway, so, we've got a new diner there. Need to try. Peaky Blinders. Well, as normal. Some people go to church. We go to Peaky Blinders on a Friday. It is the Sabbath for the Muslims, I believe, on a Friday, and the Jews. Or is it Saturday? I can't remember. Anyway, this is Peaky Blinders. There was like 13 of us this week. Too many to mention. Andrea bought his lovely wife, and Michael bought his lovely wife, and Jim bought his lovely wife. So we do have women here. Yes, very, and they all enjoyed themselves. They all had a good time. This is the lovely. I've shown this photograph. This lovely photograph of John and AJ. I just love this photograph. I had to add it because I think it was fantastic. AJ was out doing errands for John as normal, so she missed the main meal, but she come back for dessert. And this is my dish on the left. I scraped off all the salsas just so you can see it. This is the salmon, roasted salmon. Unbelievable. And it was just these guys all sitting at the table. I just took a couple of photographs. And that's what my salmon looked like. So it was on a bed of risotto, roast salmon, covered in onion. It was like roasted onions, very, very pleasant. And a side salad of Caesar salad. And there's John and Meow with a chicken, with a plain Caesar salad. Very, very nice. Following day, there I was on the Sunday, went to Valley View Restaurant, had a few of us there. I haven't had no photographs to this one. I'm lacking, aren't I? I'm very lacking. Anyway, if you need to contact me, there's my QR code if you need to contact me online. Health insurance, I use WR Life Health Insurance. I'm not saying you should use it, but it suits me. And home delivery, again, you can scan that and you can get all your medication delivered to your condo or to your villa or your home or whatever you are. It's just a great way of getting your medication delivered to you, especially as you get older. Don't forget, all the expert links are down in the description. So there's things like that, health cover, visas, money exchange. I've even put bullion dealers in there and wise. None of those are linked because, as you know, this channel is not monetized. It will never be monetized. Please don't send me money or offer to give me money because I am rich enough. I don't need anyone's money other than my own. Thank you very much. And I'll try and give as much of mine away while I'm alive. Yes, very nice. So, what we got next? Climate. Well, it's got to be done, isn't it? I suppose. Let's get the old climate up. Well, we're still getting rain, guys. It is October, so we've still got a chance. Hello, Jay. How you doing? So we're still getting rain. We've still got this problem going on with people scaremongering, telling us we're going to get taxed. So what I'm going to do for the next few weeks, probably up to Christmas, I'm going to show you alternative countries where you can go and live totally and utterly tax-free with a visa and like a non-tax residence. So although technically you are a tax resident, you're not, because these countries waive it. So it means you can live there, and as long as your income is coming from abroad and you are not working in the country, you can live there tax-free, because all they want you to do is spend your passive income in their country. So we'll start off this week with somewhere different. So this week I'm going to start off with Paraguay. Yeah, nothing lasts forever. These are the alternative countries where you can live in, totally and utterly tax-free. Even as an American citizen, you can live here tax-free. Anywhere, anyone, European, anyone throughout the world, Chinese, Russian, you can all live here tax-free. So to get a visa here, all you need to do is promise that you're going to spend 70,000 US dollars, invest it into the country over 10 years. That 70,000 could be rent. So you can rent a place there for like 7,000 US dollars a year, and that would get you a permanent residence in the country after 3 years. Economically and politically, very, very stable. Very, very stable. Very safe country to live in. The only downside for me is it's landlocked, but it's got this fucking dirty, great big river through. And Paraguay's got beaches, believe it or not, from its riverbank. It's actually got beaches. Lifestyle's great. Many, many Germans live there. The food is very, very good. So let's go on to the next slide. So this is like the Paraguay flag. I know Americans pronounce Paraguay slightly different to me. The waterfalls, it's got waterfalls, it's got steak, because it borders like Argentina, Brazil, and Chile. You know, they're the countries around it. I think it's got Bolivia to the north as well. So Argentinian steak is like maybe the best in the world because it's got no chemicals in it. You got empanadas, so anyone that goes out to Mexico, like South American food, it's ideal. But I believe the food here is very, very good. And it's got like loads of these like classic colonial style buildings. So if you look at that, you think he was in like Seville. Climate, very, very nice, very, very similar to like Thailand. You can go into the tropics, or you can go further south and go a little bit cooler if you like. So you can actually have 4 seasons, all very pleasant. Anyway, each week I'm going to put up a country just to show you where, if a country decides to change double taxation agreements, there's plenty of other countries you can go to, and it's not going to cost you a lot to set yourself up in that country. FTX, this is Sam Bankman-Fried. He's now started his court case. This is how his Ponzi scheme worked. So you had a crypto customer, sent his money to FTX. That was promised never to be loaned out, but they didn't. They lied. They loaned the money to her, the ugly one, who was his girlfriend, our media research, who Sam Bankman-Fried was just using it as his own personal bank, buying his mum and dad properties, buying properties for people out the SEC, buying Democrats and Republicans, favors by just giving them money. Tom Brady got paid $55 million for a 20-minute interview. $55 million. He is the modern day Robin Hood. This guy needs to go down for life. He is a total scam artist. Anyway, he's on trial at the moment. This is the elephant come across this week. So each week we have an elephant of the week. This one here wasn't excited. He's not an happy elephant, but I think it's a female elephant, this one. So she's looking for the happy elephant. Next week, I'll see if I can find another happy elephant. All the elephants are doing good. We're going to the waterfalls on Tuesday down in Rayon, and hopefully we might see some elephants down there that day. It's a series of like 8 or 9 waterfalls. So we're going to walk up to there. You can swim in them, etc., etc. Can't wait, because Anna's on holiday and she needs entertaining. This was Andre, so this is the view of the week. So this is Andre's lounge, looking over North Pattaya, going up towards Nuklua and the Sanctuary of Truth. and up towards like the bank, just south of Bangkok. You can see how high you are. You're so high up. It's crazy. Yeah, but that lounge is unbelievable. And if you have got enough money, on this, just remember you can stay here full time for $3,500 a month, and that would include all your food, all your electricity, all your water. Seriously, it's not a bad deal, really. You think about it; it's cheaper than going to one of these old fucking nursing homes, isn't it? You know, where I think in America they want about $6,000 a month. I'd rather stay in the Hilton, I think. Climate for the rest of the month, they're forecasting more rain. So excellent. More rain we get, the better. The reservoirs are really, really struggling because we had so little rain in July and August and September. So hopefully we can have enough rain, but we are having some really good monsoons, which is excellent news. Air quality wise, as you can see, this is India on the left hand side and Burma. You can see the shit comes across from India. They are the biggest polluters in the world. They've got to be the biggest polluters. They never have any green air whatsoever. It's all shit. I don't know how they actually breathe there. But if you look at Thailand, Thailand's looking really, really good. It's the one time a year where you can actually breathe up in Chiang Mai. You know, so if you're going to go to Chiang Mai, this is the best time of year to go. We're down here in the south. Our air quality down here is superb. It's just like being in the Med. So I'm very, very happy down here. Yes. All good stuff. Going out to the creamery today. What time are we going? What time are we meeting there, John? What time are we meeting the creamery today? I just need to know. Because I need to know so I can plan my escape. How you doing, Robert? Oh, end of November to March. Oh, very, very nice. Wow, that is really good. And Jay, you here at the moment, or are you still in America? Anyway, we'll get onto the charts, and I'll come back to that. I'm sure they'll put in there where he is. So don't forget, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. At the moment, again, there's a lot of scam artists because I've actually started to see adverts where people are saying, oh, Thailand government's going to tax everybody, and if you want to avoid your tax, come and join our company. It's just a scam. They just want to get control of your money. So please ignore all those adverts. Oh, see you all at the end of October. Oh, wow. So it's not long then. It's only a couple of weeks. 12 o'clock. Cheers, John. Thanks very much. So here we go with the charts. Put this up because a lot of people saying that the dollar's going to be de-dollarized, the world's going to be de-dollarized, the Chinese monopoly yuan or what it's called is going to take over. This is total bullshit. The Chinese yuan has lost 80% of its value against the US currency in the last 3 years. It's totally fucked. That's the stars. But I'm going to show you a chart. So I pulled this chart off of the IMF, and if you look at this chart here, this is not dollars. This is GDP. So this is showing you how much people got in debt. So if you're looking, the world debt is like 200 in 2022. It was 238,000. Yeah, I believe that's heading towards 305,000 now. I believe for 2023. So this debt thing is not going down. It's just going up and it's escalating and it's out of control. So if you look at somewhere like Japan, where they've got 447% debt against their GDP, that is unsustainable. That is unsustainable. So now all this debt here is all in US dollars. Even all this China debt down there, that is all in US dollars. So the only way you're going to dollarize the world is by everyone paying back all their money in dollars to clear their debt. They're not going to do it. So the dollar is nowhere near dead, and it's all bullshit. So that's what I wanted to say on that. Right, back to the thing, the normal day, what everyone's interested in, USD versus Thai baht. As I said last week, I said to everybody, I did send a note out on online. I said, this is where you want to cash in today. I said, it's going to be at its peak. I cashed out, got my money then. I said, because for the rest of the month, it's going to go lower. There was somebody else in the group who said it's going to go higher. The charts don't lie, and that's a fact. So for the next 2 weeks, from this week coming and the following week, somebody like you, Jay, coming here, I wouldn't change any money. I would wait until the last week of October if you can, because this is going to go down on Monday. Although saying that, with the war, it could rebound. So on the probability of the charts, this is saying it was going down, but this was before the war. So normally the next 2 weeks in October, the dollar goes down. So that's the reason why I took my money then. So thank you very much. I got just over 37. Canada dollar, that looks like it's going down on Monday. Australian, well, the Australian dollar looks like it could go up a little bit. So anything above 23.5, take it. Swiss franc, well, that's just grown in the week. Unbelievable. It's over 40 now. So Andrea and Fabienne, you are going to be very, very happy people. Same with Stefan in Germany. Stefan, you're looking good there. That's getting stronger. Look at that. 39. Wow. Anything above 39, take it while you can. Ain't going to last forever. GB pounds. Looks like GB pounds are going to go down, I reckon. So, but that's probably through the war as well. Crude oil. Crude oil got hammered all week. And the reason why I got hammered, I honestly believe that somebody knew the war was coming. So if you look at this line here, go along, boom, 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 doing nothing, and it's all of a sudden it's bouncing up at close on Friday. This is looking good to be strong for the next week, and I reckon it's going to be 100 by Christmas. Natural gas. Yes, this was the largest part of my portfolio. So I had 33% of my trading portfolio in natural gas. I've still got it, by the way, because I reckon this is going to go up. The trains left the station, so I'm telling you guys, do not trade natural gas now because it's too high. Yeah, it's not. There's no value in it, unless you really know what you're doing on this. I went in at $2.71. I'm up 22.88%. Just from this trade alone, I've got enough money to support myself for the next 120 months if I cashed out on Monday. But I'm being greedy. I want 100% on that. So I've already taken another 16%. So I'm up to really about 39% of my total of what I actually want to get out of this trade. So I'm looking pretty good, really. I'm pretty happy. But this is telling me on Friday, somebody knew something about the war because this was Thursday. And I went, wow, you sure? That's jumped up a lot. Why is that? And I couldn't see why it jumped up so much. And my wife was saying, cash it in, cash it in. And Anna was saying, cash it in. I went, no, I'm holding on this one. Then on Friday, it shot up again. It went up like 12% in like just in 24 hours. So I'm leaving in that. So I will be cashing out of this position when it gets between $5 and $6. If I cash out between $5 and $6, I ain't got to worry for 20 years. Gold. Gold's looking like a fantastic investment. Gold looks like it's going to rebound on Monday. It's very, very low at the moment. I hoped it was going to go down to 1809, 1808, which is a buy for me. I'm not going to buy at this level. It's too high for me. But I really do see gold bouncing back on Monday, especially with the war in Israel. Silver. Well, this is going to rebound. So at $22, the miners can't even get it out of the ground. So this should be $24 by January. So I'm slightly behind on this trade. Not a lot, but I'm just slightly behind. But again, this all bounced up on Friday. Somebody knew in the trading world on Friday that this attack was going to happen on Saturday. Governments knew. As soon as the governments knew, what the governments do? They trade. You know it. They're so corrupt. Platinum. Well, platinum's just looking like a fantastic swing trade. I would enter this trade without a doubt, because this will go back to 1,000 easily. So if you want to grab yourself $150 an ounce, that is a great swing trade. Anna's trade, Anna's in platinum. I did tell her she went in too early, but no, I didn't tell her she went in too early. She had the opportunity to cash out, but she wanted to stay in because she was greedy. So it's dropped down below what she's actually purchased. So she's behind by 7.87%, but her whole trading position, she's up 16% in 2 months. She's actually trading at 16% up in 2 months. I'm aiming to get her 100% in a year. So the way platinum's going, yep, no trouble whatsoever there. Palladium, lovely swing trade. So this one here, if you can get this swing trade now on a Monday, maybe just wait and see. But this is looking like a great swing trade. Just leave the money there until it gets to 2,260 and take your profit. So you can just take $100 profit on that. You know, I'll probably have a position on this, like a half position, because this is crying out, especially with the war. This is crying out to be traded. BTC, this could bounce up on Monday as well. You gonna say hello, Anna?
Hello.
Go on and say hello. Go on sing. You gonna sing in Chinese? Go on in.
Yeah.
Go on sing in Japanese. Go on. Go on, you can do it.
Dad, is that milk?
It's all right. It's on. Sing. Go on.
มาคุณยายอิชิใจอิชิใจอิชิมาคุณยายอิชิยาไพโรหมบี
Anything else? You normally sing more than that. You just done one first. Anyway, so that's my lovely daughter. She's learning
Chinese and Japanese.
She's learning Chinese, Japanese, English, and Thai. So
Spanish.
and Spanish, because I'm teaching the Spanish as well. So yeah, I think my daughter's gonna have a few languages, like her sister. Your sister's got a lot of languages as well, hasn't she? So she's got to follow suit. This is BTC. It's waiting for the ETF to come out. Needs to rebound off of 27, but I don't think the bottom's coming on this yet either. So, but I don't, you know, I've got one BTC. I'm so far behind. I'm not a crypto expert. The trouble with me with crypto, there's not enough history there for me to check. And because I'm a technical trader, I'm looking at charts going back to like 100 years plus. Nasdaq. Well, I reckon the Nasdaq's going to have a bounce back up. Looking at this. So hopefully you guys who are in your 401s, you're going to be looking quite good up to Christmas. This is looking quite good. I think hopefully you've bottomed out here, and hopefully you make a bit of a rebound. It all depends how the markets take it with the war. Stock market cycles, I believe we're in complacency at the moment. We're all just complacent about inflation, complacent about the cost of goods, complacent about the price of petrol. We're just complacent about everything in life. I know we get pretty complacent here in Thailand. So just get your money out though before. It never hurts to take profit on the way up. I believe we're still here on my recession watch. So we're nowhere near a recession yet. We're at least 12 months away from a recession. S&P 500 rally. If it's going to top, it will top by Christmas. I did say it would retrace months ago to 4,200, and we nearly got there. We got down to 4,225. I was only like 25 points out, but from there it's making a bit of a rebound, looking good. So hopefully you guys with your 401s, hopefully you can get in and get out again. Dixie, as I said, this time of year, Dixie falls off a bit and it's going down. I reckon Dixie's going to go down to, well, it's down to 105 already. I reckon there is support at 105, but it could stay there for the next 2 weeks. It just depends about the war, really, because People are going to need dollars to finance the war. TLT, I did say I would buy at 80. I've lowered that. If this drops down to 70 or below, this is a buy for me, a long-term, not a long-term buy. I would buy this, I would double my money, then pull back out again. And the TLT 20-year, it's a ETF on the US market, and I like it. Somebody new. So this is the war. So this is a energy ETF, and this is the energy sector. And if you see last week, there was a lot of selling off. This is like the institution selling off. Then all of a sudden, a couple of people bought in, so they're in early. This is institutions buying in here. And the reason why they've bought in there is because they know Monday, I reckon on Monday, this is going to shoot up on Monday because of the war. So this is like all the oil, natural gas, it's all in one ETF. And I reckon it's going to rebound on Monday. This is Exodus Pyramid. I show this every week. So I've changed it slightly. I've just taken off my portfolio because I've shown it for the last 3 weeks. If you want to see my portfolio, it's on previous videos. I believe you should be out of debt, out of all mortgages, no credit card debt, no car loans, no bank loans, and no pay later deals. You know where they say, buy it now and pay in 24 months? No, don't do it. It's not worth it. What you should be into is collectible, crypto, art, watches, owned property, you know, like Robert, where he owns, like, he's got loads of property, foreign property, you know, people who I know own loads of foreign property. And then you got like the government bonds, treasury bills, paper money, and gold. All these ones above, listed stocks and above, nah. That's all for Fugazi. Seriously, it can all go to zero. All of it. Be careful. Hello, Al. How you doing? Just to remind you, not a financial advisor. Please take official or regulated financial advice. So the guys who are watching me from like Europe and UK, it's illegal for a UK or a European financial advisor to give an expat from that country financial advice. They are not allowed to do it. It's against the law in Thailand as well as back in the UK and in Europe, in Spain. So there you go. And that is my show for this week. Well, it's got up to 8:31. Give us the thumbs up. Look forward to seeing you here. Oh, yeah, I tell you, John, it's all going to kick off, isn't it? You just know it. You just know it's going to kick off this war. They can't get enough of it. And they knew. There's no way the Israeli Secret Service never knew about this war. There's no way whatsoever. They've got the best Secret Service in the world. Hamas, or whatever they're called, the terrorists. They're totally, you know, they've got the Israeli Secret Service working within them, you know. Everyone's seen that film Munich, surely. Anyway, that's about it. I get off my political box. War's no good for anyone apart from the ammunition companies, etc. But it could be good for oil. Take care, everyone. John, look forward to seeing you, mate, at lunch. Can't wait. Looking forward to lunch. And I'll see you, Robert, very soon. So, Robert, you're going to be here for you're going to be here for Thanksgiving or not? You're here for Christmas, aren't you? You're here for one of them. I think one of the two. I can't remember what it was, but I know you're here for one of them. Yeah. So, but for me, it's a good time. If you like, my natural gas is going to earn me a small fortune.
I fucked the tablet.
All right. Okay. What's she done to it?
She pressed something. She don't know.
Oh, I'm doing technical support now. This ain't working, is it? I've retired. Hence to say the new.
Mama fucked the tablet already.
All right. Okay. My daughter speaks many languages. Oh, you can't go wrong with these. These are Samsungs. These are 10 years old. These are working tablets. These are STs 365s. And these are very, very good. Yeah, there you go, babe.
Thank you.
All right, Daddy fixed it. Yeah. White Rabbit. Hello, White Rabbit. How you doing? Hope all's well. That's about it for this week, guys. I've got to get ready because I've got to go out for lunch and I've got to have a little sleep because I walked 10 kilometres this morning. But great seeing everybody, and thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, adios, hasta luego, ciao, take care of yourself, and if you're travelling, buen viaje. And Jono,